So you want to learn about lipsticks, huh? Well, you've come to just the right place. Hey you guys, it's your girl, Lil Pumpkin Pie 05, aka Jackie O, and I'm really excited to do this video because I like doing videos that you guys like to watch. And the reason why I say that, what I mean by that is this is something that's been asked of me by quite a few of my subscribers. So what I did was I looked at my collection, rummaged through some of the lipsticks that I've collected over the years, and I basically picked out which ones are my favorites, meaning I own like 2 or 3 of them, meaning I wear them like every other day non-stop. I mean, just my all-time favorites. Not necessarily must-haves from women of color. Some of them kind of are, some of them kind of aren't. But as you guys know, women of color is so many different shades. So what looks good on me might not necessarily look good on you or your friend or your sister or your mom. So take that into consideration. But I'm just going to show you the things that I personally can't get enough of. So I don't think I'm going in any particular order. I'm just going to throw out there. I'm just going to throw out the lipsticks, but I will kind of like annotate, like you will know which ones my favorites are because I get very excited. So I'm just going to grab them as I go. The first one I'm going to feature was one that came out with the Baroque Boudoir collection. And these are all MAC, by the way. This came out with the Baroque Boudoir, and the name of the lipstick is Baroque Boudoir. It kind of has like that limited edition packaging. By the way, you guys like my makeup? Y'all want me to do a tutorial on that? How you doing? Nah, it's been done. It's been done. Okay, it's been done. I ain't doing it again. It's been done. It's been done. I'm motivated about life. I'm feeling good today. So I'm going to feature first one. This is Baroque Boudoir, and it's kind of like a pretty brownish. It's like a raspberry color. Can you? Oh, there you go. That's better. It almost kind of has like a reddish orange and a brown. Does that make sense? If there's a color for reddish orange brown, whatever it is, that's Baroque Boudoir. But I like this lipstick because it's a tint of color for those of us that aren't quite ready to jump into red yet, because a lot of us dark-skinned women are like, red doesn't look right on me, and I'm trying to tell you guys it does. But this is a great like transitional color if you're not quite ready to like jump into a red. And I really like it for my mature clients, women that are like 40 and up, even 35 and up. Some of us that aren't like comfortable with wearing something like this would really like this. The next lipstick that I'm featuring is Lavender Whip by MAC. This is a very popular lip color amongst women of color. I hope you can see. There you go. It's kind of like a yellowish, it's true to color, definitely true to color. It is like a perfect lavender. And you really, if you're a little bit darker, you really have to be careful how you pair this lipstick, simply because it can come across milky if you don't wear a darker liner, something that's just a little bit darker, especially if you're like me and you have like that darker ring around your lips. So just be really careful about the color placement and how you wear this color. But I absolutely adore this, and I think it is just, I actually have a little bit of it on right now if you can kind of see, but I love it. You will see me wearing a lot more of it. And next, probably one of my favorite pinks is Faux Lipstick by MAC, and that's F-A-U-X, Faux. It is like a matte pink, a matte, like almost reminds me of a Barbie color, like a quintessential Barbie color that every Nicki Minaj fan loves to have. As much as I can't stand the girl, sorry y'all, I can't stand it. But this is really kind of like, if you're looking for that Barbie pop pink, Faux will definitely give you that. And I really like to wear it kind of like with a brown liner like Cork. If you're looking for a little bit more color payoff, you can pair it with like a plum liner. You can pair it with Currant or Currant. It just depends on what kind of look you're going for. But I love Faux. For about a couple of months I was wearing Faux seriously like every other day. Like, that's how much I love it. The next lipstick I'm going to feature is Diva by MAC. And the reason why I picked Diva, it is a red, it is a matte red, was because this is the red lipstick that got me comfortable with wearing reds. I think that every woman should own at least one red lipstick if you're comfortable enough to. And seriously, Diva was that lipstick for me. Like before, I was just, I don't think it looks right on me. I think my lips are too big. Every excuse in the book. And a former coworker of mine was like, you gotta try this. Try it with the brown liner if you're not that comfortable doing with like red on red. Try it with like a chestnut, just a little bit around the outer corners, and then pop some Diva on and you will not be disappointed. And for those of you guys that aren't comfortable with wearing reds, try a matte versus a gloss. A gloss is going to give the appearance obviously that your lips are bigger. So if you're transitioning into that color and you're not comfortable with it, try doing a matte. You know, it'll kind of tone down and play down the color a little bit versus making it stand out. And then when you get a little bit more comfortable, you can try like Russian red or Ruby Woo. Well, Ruby Woo's another matte, but it's definitely got more color payoff. But Diva is like the sexiest matte red you probably will ever try. The next lipstick I'm choosing is probably because I seriously wore this like every day this summer. Summer of 2009. Vegas Vault Poppin'. Okay, you guys, look how much I have. Well, I got quite a bit left. But Vegas Vault is, there it goes. There's the color right there. The sexiest, and you cannot be, this is not for the faint of hearts, you guys. I'm telling you, you cannot be afraid of color to pull this off. It is like not quite as bright as Mirage, and it has a little bit of like a coral pink to it, but oh my god, it's so sexy. I'm gonna try to pull up a picture and show you guys a picture of me wearing this color, but I love it. Instead of doing like a nude lip, which is normally what I'm used to doing like every other day when I have like a full face, this became almost kind of like my everyday color because it was summer and I was wearing all these bold bright colors, and it was like bam, that one color pop that I got to keep my makeup from looking so bland every single day, you know what I mean? So that is why I simply love this color, because I felt like at the time I felt like it was everyday wearable with everything that I was wearing, and it's just gorgeous. It's really, really pretty on deep Indian tones, Native American, just any dark girl that's not afraid of a little bit of color. You need Vegas Vault, and especially for those of you guys that love orange. Whew, game over. Game over. Next, one of my second favorite pinks, simply because this was like the first pink lipstick that I got comfortable with, is Cream Cup. You got to give it a minute to kind of fade to its natural color. There it goes. And it's almost comparable to Faux, not quite, but it's just another one of those really soft baby pinks. And it's almost kind of like, I don't want to say nude pink because there is a little bit of color payoff to it, but I love the fact that it's so wearable. It is almost kind of everyday wearable if you want it to, if you do your makeup soft enough to complement with it. But Cream Cup is a really, really popular color, so if you ever get your hands on one of these, you better buy two. If you really, really like it, it's not uncommon that my store, the store that I worked at, was sold out of cream cups. So grab it and keep it if you do. Now, out of all of these somewhat subtle colors, I had to really throw in some color. My next favorite lipstick is, y'all already know, Up the Amp by MAC, and this is the sexiest lavender color that MAC has ever invented. Okay, you guys, this is almost kind of comparable to Lavender Whip, but it's kind of got like a little bit more, it's got a little bit more pink to it. So it's almost, to me, it kind of is like a cross between Lavender Whip and Peach Stock by MAC. Like it's like fuchsia with lavender, kind of, you tracking? But this color is so popular and so versatile. I see it all the time, and when I see someone wearing it, I can tell that's Up the Amp, and that's how popular this color is. That's how versatile this color is. Honestly, if it's another one of those things, if you find it, buy two, because I absolutely adore it. I love it. And it's also it's an amplified, so basically you're going to get the color payoff and then you're also going to get the long wearability of the color. So it's not like some satins or lusters, I should say. Lusters kind of, they don't really hold up after a while. They're really, really moisturizing, but I constantly have to reapply them. Up the amp, I put this bad boy on once, and I do have to reapply just because my lips are so dry, but you really, really get that intense. It's like the best of both worlds. Really, it is. Next is going to be Sis Lipstick by MAC, and it's time for a new one. It's one of those. I really, really like this lipstick because this was the first lipstick that I discovered that was suitable as a nude lip color. Like, as black women, you just were always told, like, oh, you don't really have a nude lip. Like, it's beaten into our brains. And when I found out about Sis, I said, you're wrong, you know? That is simply why I love this color. You look at it and you're like, what the heck? It looks like ash on a stick. But all you have to do is just pair with the dark brown liner and just really concentrate on the center of your lips. And oh, y'all better quit playing. Stop sleeping on Sis, because it is a beautiful nude lip color for women of color. My next lipstick that I'm going to feature is kind of in the same ballpark as Sis, only this one's a little bit more moisturizing for your lips, and this is Fresh Brew. Same concept with Sis. It's a beautiful nude lip. This one I get a little bit of a darker color payoff with Fresh Brew, but when I want a more muted out nude lip, I go for Sis. I hope you guys understand what I mean by that. But when I want a more contoured, definitive look, like I want my lips to look more defined, I go for Fresh Brew, just because, I don't know, I think I'd have to show you a picture to illustrate what I mean. But when I think of Fresh Brew, I think of Iman. You know how her lips always look, when she does a nude lip, it always looks so perfectly contoured, and just, you see that contrast from the dark liner into the nude lip. Do you guys understand what I mean? But I get that when I use Fresh Brew, and that's why I really, really like this color, because to me, Sis is more like a casual nude, and Fresh Brew is a very sexy, I mean sexy nude, and it just is so contoured and so defined. Just pair it with chestnut liner and revealing lip gloss, and whew, oh my god. Last but certainly not least, is Peach Stock Lipstick by MAC. This right here is my third tube. This is not only a Pro product, but it came out with the I think it came out with the Give Me Liberty of London. But when I saw it, I didn't think much of it. And I took it and I played around with it, and I figured, you know what? I'm going to do with this lipstick the same thing that I do with Sis. I'm going to wear it as nude. I had no idea the monster I was creating. I absolutely adore Peach Stock. I adore it on nude women. I think it's not only do I like it as a nude, it comes across on me as a peach nude. So in the springtime, when I'm doing like my bright blues, my lavenders, it's just absolutely adorable with those colors. And I really, really like the fact that it gives my lips a little bit more peach to it. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of color. We all love a little bit of color, but yeah, I really adore it. I bought 3, and I'm so in love with that lipstick. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and that's pretty much it. I got someplace. Oh, what am I wearing now? Hold on. Can you guys even see what I'm wearing? Let me turn the light on real quick. Yeah, that's probably just made it worse. No, that helps. That helps a little bit. Okay. Yeah, that helps just a little bit. What I'm wearing now, I am wearing Currant lip liner, Currant lip liner. Towards the center of my list, just around the perimeter, I put on Magenta, and that's kind of like a really bright pink. And then I went back and forth with, what did I do? I went back and forth with Up the Amp lipstick and Lavender Whip. So basically you're seeing a combination of these two lipsticks. You get a little bit of the lavender from there. Then you get a little bit more of the pink from Up the Amp. And this lighting is horrible. I shouldn't have filmed this late, but I hope that you guys, you know, I hope that this helps someone. And then I top that off with a cream sheen glass. And this one is partial to pink. You can also use Boy Bait. You can also use Baby Sparks. Baby Sparks Dazzle Glass. There you go. I actually put a little bit of Baby Sparks on, if y'all can see. I don't know if y'all can see that, but I did that. Any type of soft pink. You can even use the Lady Gaga lip gloss. I've seen that done before with this combo. So I hope that you guys like it. And the eyes, I used Reflects Transparent Teal, the glitter. I've got a little bit of carbon on my outer corner, and then I took some Stars and Rockets, popped that in my crease, and I've got some Vex as my brow bone highlight. And for my blush, I used a combination between Dollymix and y'all know what the name of that shit is. Dollymix and yeah. So anyways, that is my video for today into tonight. I hope that you guys loved it. I know I like talking about some of my favorites, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.